Is Bedrock shaders one of the biggest failures in modern Minecraft? Well, I think so let's talk about it. So this complete mess of whatever the hell you call this started in June the 11th, 2017, all the way back when they announced the marketplace for Minecraft Bedrock. Yes, seriously, it has been that long. And on that day, they released a trailer for the super duper texture pack. It promised to bring 4K and a RTX looking thing to Minecraft Bedrock. And, well, it didn't happen. Due to some devices that it supported, mobile phones, couldn't support it, so no one else could have it. So obviously this is devastating because, well, I already paid for it and I still haven't got the money back for that, so I'm still annoyed at Mojang for that. So while Red Dead Redemption 2 was releasing on Xbox and PlayStation, there was still no line in sight for something that Java had had for years and a console could perfectly run perfectly fine. So not long after the super duper texture pack got officially cancelled and people were fuming, they decided that how about we just release a new shaders pack called Minecraft RTX, but it only runs on an NVIDIA RTX graphic cards. So the people that already had access to shaders through Java, the PC people, had even more access to shaders, which make no bloody sense. But what was even worse is they were locked behind a specific graphic card, which can range from 200 to about 1,300 just for a pissing graphics card. All for a thing that was released in April 2020 and got its support cut off not even 3 years later in March 2023, due to how bloody buggy this thing was. So if you went out your way to get one of these graphics cards to get super duper textures in Minecraft, you didn't even get a full 3 years of support, which is absolutely disgraceful, because I'm sure people out there genuinely went and brought RTX graphics cards probably just for Minecraft. But you might have noticed that I said this was a PC only thing, yet in the same year the new generation of consoles were released with the Xbox Series X and PS5 respectively. Well, guess what? They didn't have them. Or did they? One day in 2022, when I was on a random train, they just decided, here we go, finally Xbox Series X could have RTX graphics. Well, guess what? Apparently that was a mistake, yet it worked perfectly fine. So what did they logically do? They just magically pulled it from existence and just pretended it never existed to start off with, which pissed off a lot of people, me included. So after 2 failures, what do they logically do next? Well, they created deferred lighting, a thing that was on all devices bar the PlayStation 5 and Nintendo Switch, also for iOS devices, because at the time none of those 3 had a preview. PlayStation now does, but it still doesn't have it for some odd reason. But on the 2nd of the 8th 2023 they announced this new technical preview which added deferred lighting. And what have we heard about it since? Well, a few updates in preview notes, but it's been over a year and it's still not in the game. In fact, it's still behind a experimental toggle on preview, so it means it's not coming anytime soon. So we started all the way back in 2017, a full 7 years later, and maybe even a full £1,000 down, and we still do not have a functional shader on Bedrock. And I think this is probably one of the biggest failures of all time in Minecraft history, because not only they released this texture pack which you could pre-order as soon as they announced it, then they cancelled it, and then they released a thing that was exclusive to NVIDIA graphics cards which are known for their extreme prices, and then they drop support for that not even 3 years later, and now they've got this new thing that's been an experimental toggle on preview for over a year, and the only real updates we ever see are people working on the texture packs for it. So this has been a shambolic run of failures for shader packs, and it's just absolutely outrageous. For something Java has had for years, and Bedrock has failed multiple times, we've gone halfway through another console generation and the consoles still don't run Minecraft as powerfully as they should, and it's just outrageous really. So comment down your opinion on this. Maybe you disagree with me and maybe you don't think it's an outrage at all, but if you enjoyed this video leave a like, and if you enjoyed this form of content consider subscribing. Thank you for watching and goodbye.